Sweet. Well, here's the exhaust off the car. It's still got the leather straps on the end. Took a bit of persuasion, but it wasn't too bad to get off. It was well fitted. And there's the back boxes. These are the end pipes which go into the 4-2 exhaust manifolds at the engine. There's the crossover bar there. I didn't think I had one, but did. And yeah, the some of the ring clamps or the U clamps were chafed on some of them where they'd been catching. Yeah, you can see here, look. Let's get that off. You can see there, look. There's been scraping on something, either the road or underneath. There's another one like it as well. You can see where the nuts have been damaged. There's another one somewhere. Anyway, I've got new U-clamps to go on. Yeah, these have seen better days. But the better ones I might just keep for, I don't know, they should be 60mm, but are these 60s? 1 7/8, how about that? Yeah. Excellent. So I'll give you a quick look under the car. If you can see it. So it's all jacked safely and chocked and what have you. I'll show you something what I found with the... let's have a look under here. So, here we go, there's the two pipes coming out. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it. Let's adjust the exposure. I think it's that one. Is it? I'll pause it for a second. Can I do the exposure? No. Don't think I can. But if you can see here, if I can reach, I've got the thingy in the way. I don't really want to put the camera down, but if I grab this, you see that? That's what I'm on about. That's a bit of backlash on it, and obviously the shaft's changing as well. That's probably what I'm feeling on the runoff when there's no torque on the prop shaft. So I'm wondering if it is the diff. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad under here. The gearbox mount's fine. Check that, that's solid. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah. Now let's get the single baby on. All right, laters. Well, right, so the exhaust is all on. I've switched it on, let it warm up a bit. One of the problems I had, I'll just show. The exhaust was too close to this fog lamp. So what I did is I moved it over to the next nut available, just to get out of the way of this. And then I had to get this one and move in just to make it aesthetically pleasing, but they should be out wider. But you know, at least it's got both fog lamps working. They should still work. So I'm just going to switch them on so you can see what it sounds like. Hopefully it's not too bad. Clamp down. That's what it sounds like now. I'll give you a quick shifty underneath. Let's get the camera off. There we go. And she has to go on the left hand side. This is it here. I was going to put it on the right hand side, but it had to go to the left simply because the last bend on the over the axle, it was geared to go, and the rubbers they supplied to go up on the top there, they weren't. I had to put some bigger ones on, which is quite solid. Yeah. So got to get it back on the deck, and yeah. So if anybody's interested in this twin exhaust system, and like I say, I've got two brand new manifolds which go along this way I haven't actually used, so it's another complete stainless steel system with about 5,000 miles on it. And I've got one of the manifolds here which I haven't used. The other one my friend's got at the moment because he's taking some measurements of the end plates to go onto the block, because he's making some standoffs or something for his V8. So yeah, that's about it. So job's a good one. The induction sounds quite better, I think. Let's have a look. So the car's just warming up. Yeah. It's not even hot yet. This is how I'll take over. See there. Take her out for a bit of a spin, I think. Okay, with that, looks like we're in business. Happy days. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Okay, so just to finish off then, I took the TR7 out for a spin, and oh, it sounds wonderful. I got stuck in a bit of traffic in a little small street, and it was reverberating and reverbing, and yeah, it sounded quite louder in the car. But going over some bumps, I think the back pipe is hitting the bottom of the fuel tank. So I'm going to get a pads and dampen that in there, or put some sticky pads in as such. So the rubbers I've got for the last box mount they are longer than what Rim has supplied. They were even quite tight to get on, but I originally put it to come out the right hand side, but I couldn't because of the bend, as I said in the video, on the over axle bend, because it was veering to the left if you look from the front of the car, or right on the front of the car but left from the back. So when I had the cross pipe round the other way, I couldn't get it in the line to get so I had to pull it off and swap it around. Luckily I hadn't put the clamps on, so yeah. A shame about that backlash on the axle. I'll have to look at that. So if Chris Robinson or Foxy's Garage John or anybody else has any comments regarding that, the amount of backlash on the 8, I'd be interested to hear. I remember when I did my TR7, I never had that amount of backlash on there. In fact, one of my videos I show with the car jacked up, and I rotate the back axle or the prop shaft and then the wheel, and I can show that, either way the backlash was very minimal, and I was just saying that as a testament to the engineering for Triumph back in the day. So yeah, so I think that's something's worn. I'm hoping it's on the axle, not the gearbox. But then if it was the gearbox, uh, hmm, yeah. But then with the, I've got the handbrake on the, I've got the handbrake on the car there, so the rear axle wouldn't turn anyway. So yeah, it's definitely backlash, and that's probably the what I'm feeling is when I ease off the power, and she's just probably wobbling a bit, and that's the vibration I think. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I can imagine it's just going to get worse. So, but the exhaust won't be impeding any of that to be removed. So yeah, maybe I've just hmm, I'll see how it goes. I still got to do the um, the the through bulk poly bush for the steering. I didn't mention the other day about the choke switch. I've got the choke switch now. In my time before, I remember the choke switch lamp being light blue going to ground. And I did find the wiring under the dash, and it's a white, blue, and a brown that were connected together by, these crimps. And what somebody had done is they crimped the 12 volts onto that blue or white and blue wire, but it's the white and blue wire which should go to ground with the switch to bring the choke light on the dash, because obviously all the grounds are switched and the positives are already there. Instead, I've got another dash here if anybody's interested. It's not a coupe, an early coupe one. It's a later convertible one. So I've just got all that working, and I was in the process of putting all the new lamps in, and the clock works too, which is a bonus. And so I'll probably be putting that up on eBay later. What else? The well, I'm going to sort out the. I'm going to remove the dash to get to the heater matrix, to resolve those the fan speed issue. That's all, and that should be about it. But yeah, I'm very pleased with that exhaust. It is super, really is. And like I say, if anybody knows anybody that needs a stainless steel exhaust or twin exhaust with two brand spanking new manifolds, which I haven't used because it was less work and there's no point changing something if it's not broken. Well, why did I change to a single exhaust then? Well, because evidently I think it sounds 100% better, if I may say. So with that, and I hope everybody's well, and I shall leave it there. So thanks very much for watching, and catch you all soon. And to Chris Robinson and John, keep up the Sunday thing. I'm away next week, so I won't be there. I'll miss it, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll catch you hopefully. Let me see, maybe the Sunday after if you're doing it, but I'll obviously get a notification. But I'll pop on and let you know how I'm getting on. All right, chaps, take it easy, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.